Hey guys, it's Hope, and I'm here to do another book review. Today's book review is going to be over Landry Park by Bethany Hagen. Now, if you're not familiar with what Landry Park is all about, it is considered like a historical dystopian type book. Everyone has said that it is a cross between Downton Abbey and the Selection trilogy. I have seen Downton Abbey and I love that show, so I thought that I would go ahead and pick up this book on my Kindle and read it. I haven't read the Selection yet, so I'm not really too sure what that book really is all about or what the writing style is like, but I thought that, hey, since I liked Downton Abbey, I might as well go ahead and pick up the book. Okay, so Landry Park is a book set up in the Missouri, Kansas City area. The estate that the Landrys live on is called Landry Park, hence the book name, and the book is set up in the future, but it's like a future dystopian type world. So that's why I said earlier that it was more like a historical dystopian book. And it definitely has like a Downton Abbey feel, but if you're going into the book thinking it's going to be exactly like Downton Abbey, it's not. The show is way better than the book. Just saying that I rated Landry Park a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. The cover is beautiful. The story I felt like was a little lacking, but before we get into that, let's talk about the characters. So our main character, her name is Madeline, or Madeline, not really sure which. But anyways, she's our main character. She is the only heir to the Landry Park estate. She was a really frustrating character to read, at least for me she was. She was a very smart girl, but for some reason she could not get her point across to some of the guys that were in the book. And I really felt like she was way too quiet and they just filled in her sentences. Sometimes they were right, other times she got frustrated, which made me frustrated that she just could not speak up for herself. But she's pretty strong-willed. She loves to learn, so she's very academic, and she became a bit rebellious in the book because instead of marrying, she wanted to go off to university and learn and get her degree, but her father was pretty straightforward, and so was her mother about, her holding off on going to school, and marrying should be her number one priority. Then that takes us to Kara. Kara is the friend of Madeline, and I like to call her more of the frenemy. I feel like her character was the spoiled, rich character that always got what she wanted, wasn't afraid to throw Madeline under the bus, but in a weird way, they kind of stuck up for each other in certain circumstances. Kara has a lot of stuff going on, and at the end of the book, she does have some redeeming qualities, and you realize that everything that's going on to her or going on with her in her life, some of them, it's not her fault. She didn't, really ask for it. But yeah, she wasn't my favorite character. But let's get to my favorite character. David Dana, he is like the it boy. Everyone wants to date him. He has come to the estate to meet some potential, girls to marry, and I really enjoyed David's relationship with Madeline. What I did not enjoy was there was not enough of it. I felt like the story had him and Kara together through most of the story, and at the end we find out why. But his character is strong-willed, he's handsome, he's not afraid to speak his mind, he's really charming, so I really, really enjoyed his character, and he was definitely my favorite character throughout the book. Alright, so overall, the book to me was just a little slow. I really didn't get into the book until I was about 50% through the book. And I think the main reason why is because I really didn't enjoy many of the characters. Madeline really started standing up for herself and speaking out more towards the second half of the book, and I really did enjoy that. And David Dana's character, I felt really transformed in the second half of the book too, and I really enjoyed his character a lot. I also didn't really think that some of the chapters flowed very well together, but other than that, the end of the book I thought was great. There were two big twists that I did not see coming at all, so that was really nice to kind of get surprised. I love the plot twist. I don't know if I will continue on with the series. I'm not really sure if, there are going to be, if it's going to be a trilogy, if it's going to be a series, but I know the next book I think is supposed to come out in 2015, so I'm not 100% sure if I will pick it up. If I do, it will probably be because I want to find out what happens to David Dana. So anyways, if you guys have read Landry Park, I would love to hear what you guys thought and who your favorite character was. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.